Today's video is strictly for those people who are actively trading in the stock markets, investing in cryptocurrency, trading futures and options, or parking your money in any short-term investments. If you want to know with absolute certainty whether you are actually built to extract wealth from the system and what you need to do in order to activate it, pay close attention. Pull up your birth chart right now and watch this video till the end. And make sure that you pull up the Vedic birth chart, not the Western birth chart. By the time we're done, you'll know exactly if day trading is your path to wealth or if it will destroy you. Welcome back to Dissecting Consciousness. In this channel, we talk all about manifestation, tantra, spirituality, and astrology. Today, we are dissecting the exact astrological codes that determine stock market dominance. Please have your birth chart open in front of you. As I break down these concepts, check your own chart to see if you have the specific yoga, the planetary combination that creates stock market success. But before we look into these combinations, you have to understand the three primary houses that dictates the stock market wealth. The fifth house, the house of past life merit. The fifth house represents Poorva Punya, your past life merit or karmic reservoir. This is a direct correlation between stock market and past karma. Why? Because making massive amounts of money without intense physical labor is a privilege, and only people with strong past life merits can manifest such amounts of money without intense physical labor. Now the second house we are going to see is the 11th house, the house of gains. This house dictates your desires and your actual profits. You could have a brilliant 5th house, meaning you understand the market perfectly, but if your 11th house is afflicted, you will not secure the bag. You will always end up in losses, no matter how much you know. The third most important house will be your second house. This is your savings and long-term investments. If your second house or its lord is afflicted by malefic planets, it means that you might make the money through gains in the 5th and 11th houses, but you will not be able to save it or reinvest it. Your wealth will not stay with you. To accurately predict market success, we must analyze the synergy between 2nd, 5th and the 11th houses of our birth chart. But before we discuss the specific planetary alignments, I want to tell you that if you're also someone who's struggling a lot in their life right now and you want to change your life completely through the direct application of these ancient sciences, I conduct private one-on-one sessions where we sit down and deeply apply these exact practices to your specific situations to break through your limitations. If you're ready to put in the work and make a real shift, send an email to the address in the description with the word session and we'll get started. And if you want to get your birth chart analyzed, send the email with the word astrology and we'll get started with that. Now let's get into the specific yogas that guarantees market success. Now we're not talking about making just enough money to survive. The 11th house is involved here, which means that we're talking about fulfillment of deep desires, the kind of money that buys a luxurious and high-level lifestyle. Check your chart for these three yogas. Yoga 1, the wealth triangle. Look at the lords of your 2nd, 5th and 11th houses. Are they connected? This connection can happen through direct conjunction, mutual aspect, dispositorship, or by sitting in each other's nakshatra. Nakshatra means lunar mansions. If you see them connecting in any way, you are hardwired for stock market success. Now there are some exceptions. The first one is the Saturn rule. If the planet Saturn is involved in this connection, it means you will face struggles and delays initially, but you'll have to grind before the markets rewards you. The second one is the Rahu-Ketu multiplier. If Rahu or Ketu are involved in this specific connection, congratulations, you have the potential to make astronomical amounts of money. Now there's a warning. In order to be completely accurate, you must also check the 8th house, which is the house of sudden volatile changes, and the 12th house, which is the house of massive losses. If those houses are heavily afflicted, trade with extreme caution. Now let's talk about the second yoga. Look at the lords of your 5th and 11th houses. Now if these planets form a conjunction together in the Kendra or the central houses in any way, the Kendra houses are 1st, 4th, 7th and the 10th house. When they form a conjunction in these houses in any way, this is an incredibly powerful signature for generating market wealth. Once again, if Rahu or Ketu influences this Kendra conjunction without afflicting it, your wealth multiplies rapidly. It is because Rahu's entire nature is obsession and amplification. Now, special case. If this exact conjunction happens in your 7th house, your fortune will massively skyrocket immediately after you get married. This is just a prediction. We have to see the other houses in order to make accurate predictions. Now let's look at the third yoga. Look at your ascendant, your first house, which represents you. If the lords of the 5th house and 11th house make a direct connection with your Lagna or your Lagna lord, Lagna means ascendant, it means that wealth is directly magnetized to you. People with this yoga do not even need decades of experience. They can learn the basics of the market and still can pull massive profits. So these are the 3 major yogas that definitely proves whether you are made for stock market or not. If you have an interest in trading and you see any of these 3 combinations in your chart, you can step into the market with absolute confidence. You are astrologically backed to do big things here. Now there is a disclaimer. In order to make accurate predictions, we need to look at the other placements of planets in the chart. So do take this with a grain of salt. But if you see any of these conjunctions in the chart, if you see any of these yogas in the chart, take this as a very good omen for 99% of the people. I hope you liked this video. If you have any problems decoding your chart and understanding these connections, comment down below and I'll help you out. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep shining, have a great day and take care of yourself. Om Shri Matre Namaha.